In a vast landscape full of adventurers, you are now listening to the world of chaotic amateurs.
And welcome back to Chaotic Amateurs, D&D's everybody's favorite 5e play podcast that has ever existed since the beginning of time of podcasting. I am Billy Michaels, your host and somewhat DM for this session. To my right, I have
Caleb is Cinder Darkloft.
Dash is Paelias and Earth.
Rhett is Dark Dragon's Bane.
Milo is Ren.
Alex says, the master of this dungeon.
Oh, co-DM Alex back, also known as Merrick from Merrick's Mechanisms and More. Last time, the guys got a little bit of a recap on what had happened during their time traveling adventures. Ren got a little slap on the wrist from Ulagon over there. They did all their stuff. They had a lot of fun transforming into other people, and then they realized, Duroc and his mad wisdom was like, and this is how we saved the girl from the vault. And then they started to go into the dungeon, and from there,
they discovered a little bit of a chamber room of old artifacts, or at least where they used to be, a statue of ooze and a stalactite mite dragon's maw that they ushered into before being roped up by a couple of ropers hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, that's
Ropers.
100% ropers.
and that's where we're at. So, you got one?
I don't.
No, well.
Wait.
I already opened my Coke.
Wow.
Can you not? This isn't the time for games.
Oh, and the adventure continues.
So how about these ropers, dudes?
Enough jokes, Cinder.
Remember you're all blessed by Ulagon.
They are at the top of the initiative, so they're going to go ahead and do what they do best. They've got about 30 feet before you guys are going to be next to them, and they're going to pull up 25 on each of you. Duroc.
What's the height of this cavern?
Right?
Got
It's
one more turn.
25. So they've got it. They're about, so it's like 50, 60 feet.
So we're almost to the tops. Getting ingested.
Almost.
Okay.
Duroc, you've got the rope tied to the stalactite there. Go ahead and make a strength check for me. Or a strength saving throw.
Finally.
Ulagon is with you. Add a D4.
Yeah. Because so and everyone's blessed right now.
$26.
26.
Yeah.
You stay where you are. The roper tries to pull on you. The rope holds it tight in place.
Maybe I can pull him towards me.
He's
No, it's
fairly. he's almost one with the rock.
You don't have to take everything I say seriously.
It's worth
Sorry.
asking.
I asked it.
I mean, if you've got something, I'm gonna, I'll work with you, man.
He started. Okay, that's fair.
I am with
It's
Duroc, so
Yeah, I mean, if that's that strength check was your saving throw.
Bowling ball, a rope of climbing.
And a
Y'all
dwarf
have a
walk into a
bowling
bar.
ball?
and I can fly. So
But you stay in place, so you're like 20. You're about 30 feet away from him. Ren just shoots past you.
Oh.
Cinder, you are up next. So you're about 10 feet away from this thing.
Oh, geez.
Okay. You see its mouth is opening up, and it's kind of like these teeth coming out, and it's hungry and salivating.
So it's like that. Which one is the one on the ceiling? The stalactite?
Yes, because it's on the
tight.
top.
Yeah. So that's what's opening up. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I want to do is would like to take my whip, since it's unfurled. I want to try to wrap it around something on the floor, either a stalagmite or...
Yeah, so there's stalagmites on the floor,
Yeah.
the teeth below.
I want to try to wrap it around on the ground with one arm while I fling the sword up on the other. So I think I need to do two
Okay.
things.
So make an attack with the
whip.
the whip, and then make an attack with the sword.
I don't think the whip does it. That would
add
be
a D4. Ulagon's with you.
Yeah.
It's I appreciate that. I'll add it, but I honor that. But that would be a total 9.
9.
Does the whip do anything?
The whip kind of lashes at one of the teeth below, not getting any purchase though. Yeah, it doesn't seem to capture anything.
You know, I said it, so I have to do it. I fling up the sword with my words and my actions up towards the source. So I'm going to do that.
What is it?
You're just so defeated.
No
He rolled a
good.
Doesn't
natural
really matter.
2.
Falling back.
Natural 1. That's great.
No,
natural
it
2.
wasn't a natural 1.
No,
It was
okay.
a 2.
Hooligans with
It's real
you.
close.
So it doesn't matter what my pluses are. You know what? Should I blow my second wind now? I feel like we're not even at.
It seems like
thing.
you're about to get eaten.
That's true.
It'd be a good time to use
Blow
everything you
your
have.
second wind.
All right, I'm gonna do my second win, and I guess that gets me another attack or
Good
2
old
attacks.
fashioned
If
down
I-
home
If
second.
You know
I
what
have 2 attacks naturally, do I get another 2 attacks?
You only get an extra 1 attack with that. I'm pretty sure I don't know the class as well as I should.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go off of what you said, and
Oh, here, let me look it up. Let me look it up really quick. I can do that.
I can tell you one
Well,
thing.
Action surge.
Are you a
can
fighter
attack.
or a...
Because second wind gives you health back. Yeah.
Second wind is a D10.
Or no,
plus
he
D10.
means action surge.
Action
Yeah.
surge. Okay, that gives you an extra attack
Okay.
and just
Which
one
for
one
a
attack.
fighter that is 2 attacks or that's 1.
It'll just be 1 extra attack.
Okay, so I'm going to rely on my whip. So I'm going to get frustrated and probably cuss a few words and then try to get my whip again on something on the ground.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know if this matters.
Yeah.
But maybe because the action surge could be different. However, it
I thought
says
it
one
was
additional
another-
action on top of your... Okay, so one additional action is what action surge says. Extra attack. The fighter's specific wording says, any time on your turn, you would make an attack and you can...
Yeah. So action surge would be you're using the attack action, which triggers a second attack. So you still get to
So I
attack
still
twice.
get 2.
Gotcha. Yeah. Let's go with 2.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm not going to fight that. But my primary
It is
goal
beneficial to
is
you.
yeah,
I think it's
is
specific,
the
it's
whip
specific to the
ground.
fighter's wording, too. I
Gotcha.
think.
Gotcha.
It's like
that
very
may
nuanced.
be. I know, it sounds like it looks like it went real well.
Hooligans with you. Don't forget the D4.
15.
15, and this
Just
is
to lash onto something on the ground.
Yeah, no, 15 does it. It
thank
whips
God.
onto there. It's you've got purchase.
Cinder, it visibly in his face looks surprised that it worked.
Yeah, you kind of have been being pulled up this whole time, flailing,
It's like,
trying
holy
to
sh-
get something, and this
got
this
it.
whip grabs onto it.
And so now as the sword comes back down, I try to use my words to fling it back up.
Okay.
Natty 20.
Hey, that'll do it.
Nice.
What?
I said
you so surprised?
Natty 20. Brett. So, well, I guess that's only 10.
10 damage.
Yeah, but it's fire.
It's fire.
Yeah.
All right, he was already a little on fire. He's even more on fire.
Hey.
You know,
Nice.
the flames are kind of licking up the stone on him.
Yeah.
Um,
Does he look like he enjoys it or like it hurts?
it's tough to discern any sort of emotion from this thing.
Because it's stone, essentially.
Essentially, I mean, and closed off most of the time.
It's
He's opening
guarded.
up a little bit, and all you're seeing is anger. Paelias.
Tell me about your father.
Don't personify this.
Is there like a boulder in the room, like a large boulder just kind of hanging out?
I mean, there's some rubble around. I'd say the biggest size is going to be it's something you could probably carry.
Just throw a boat at it.
Nothing super large.
You've done it before.
You can see. I would say there's probably the biggest thing is one of the stalactites from above has fallen down, and it's like a 4-foot piece. That's maybe a foot, 2 feet around at the larger end.
Okay.
That'd probably be the biggest.
Yeah, never mind. Okay, so then I think I'm going to do fireball again
All right.
against probably on the tentacle. Actually, has me.
Okay.
Maybe like where it meets the face.
Yeah, to try and like make it snap off.
Gotcha.
So it'll release me.
Okay.
So yeah,
And you're going after the one that's pulling you up.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Is
Go right
it at the base of it? Is it also another tentacle nearby? Could I maybe hit 2 that's also carrying someone else?
You can see there's 6 tentacles coming out from each of them.
Okay. Can I hit mine and someone else's?
Yeah. With a fireball, the one that's pulling you up, and it's just pulling you up. You could hit all of them.
Okay, yeah, I'll aim at the base then of the tentacles and try to
Yeah.
aim with
I'll
a
also
fireball to sever them.
Yeah, I'll do the damage on the tentacles first for this, and then any excess can go to the thing.
Well, yeah,
itself.
the dex has to do with dex saving throw. Cool.
That's not going to do it with a 9.
Sweet. All right, damage.
Was it 10d8?
It's 8d6. So that's 21 damage.
21 damage.
21 damage.
Okay. So the tendril that's grabbing you burns away. Another one
Nice.
burns away,
Nice.
and you see it take a little bit of damage as well.
Nice. Did it release anyone else?
No, so that one was only grabbing you,
Okay.
and so it's burned off. Yeah, so there's 3 of them total.
Oh, okay.
One's grabbing you, one's grabbing Cinder, and the other one is grabbing you too. The Durek and Red.
Gotcha.
So as you burn that tendril off, you begin to start falling
Oh, yeah, shit.
about 50 feet.
Damn.
Ouch.
Would the tentacle wrapped around my waist cushion my landing at all? That's actually not that bad. That I thought of that. That's actually pretty decent.
You take 20 bludgeoning damage as
Okay.
you fall to the stone ground.
Can he maybe slide
The
his
tentacle
hands
around
painfully?
you slumps off, dead. No longer attached.
Your ribs, but
You're prone on the ground right now, and you still have movement if you want to get up. You still have.
Yeah, I'll get up and I'm gonna back away slowly.
Okay.
Say what?
Back away towards the front entrance, deeper in the mall, one of the alcoves. You can get kind of close to one of those, perhaps more on your next turn.
I'm gonna get away so to an area where they can't reach me, or I don't think they can.
Yeah, one of the base ones you can kind of hide in the corner.
Nice.
And
Hiding.
it'd be behind it.
Hiding's my thing now.
Yeah. Ren.
Am I within 60 feet of both of these creatures?
There's 3 creatures,
These 3 creatures, then.
and you would be within 60 feet of all of them.
All right. I am going to cast Command, which I need to cast at level 4 on all 3 of them. To let us go, they need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay, the one holding you and Durok. Wisdom. There we are. 10 on that one.
Definitely fails. I
All
got
right.
17.
Releases both of you. The one that was holding Paelias crits his throw. And the one holding Cinder. Ooh. I don't imagine that 5 does it.
Yeah. So they have to spend their turn releasing us.
Okay.
Next turn, yeah.
Nice job.
And that is what I can do for my turn.
All right. Durok.
I don't know what to do now that I know I'm going to get released.
Mm-hmm.
Paelias was
Prepare an
dropped.
action.
I should prepare an action.
Or fight the source. Because just because you're dropped doesn't mean the threat's over.
There's some details about my rope that should have.
What would
known
Dorok
that-
do? What would he swing a sword at right now?
Yeah. All right. How wide is the opening up top for like their little sensitive bits?
It's pretty narrow. Probably about 6 inches, 8 inches at the widest. you just see kind of the eye poking out, and you saw as they were getting closer, their mouth was kind of starting to open up.
Bentley, I'm going to need the exact dimensions of Draken's Toter, and if I threw it to go point first, could it fit through a 6 to 8 inch opening?
Yep.
There you go.
That's what I'm going to spend my turn doing.
So you're going to throw your sword?
Yeah.
Your special.
I can just teleport it back to my hand.
The hilt,
Okay.
the hilt won't, but it'll sword in the stone for sure if you make the throw.
All right, let's do it. I'm throwing my sword.
You have Ulagan's blessing for this.
Yeah,
I
use
do,
it.
baby. You know I do. Because you know what's happening? I'm about to throw a birthday crit for Bentley here. And then,
Did you at least throw his birthday?
okay, I guess if you count all my stats, should I just count it like a normal?
For throwing it, I would just do your strength if you're not proficient in
Okay.
throwing swords. Unless you are proficient in throwing swords, I'm not sure.
I don't know. I don't think I
Carney at
am.
some
I
point.
feel like I should be, but I don't know if I am. Maybe it's
wanted
been
to
a
do it
long
enough
time
time.
dream
No.
of Durox.
You haven't ever really thrown your
If you
sword.
call it Bulgarum, you got it. You did it.
Automatic crit.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's not that bad with everything. It's 17.
17.
Yeah.
You chuck the sword up. It kind of, football spirals, and it just glances off
Oh.
the side of it. The skin, this stony skin exterior is just tough to pierce through, and it just glances off, falls, 50 feet below you.
And I say, Duroc,
Can I
20
just teleport
failure.
it
30
back
feet.
to my hand with my second attack and then call that good for my turn?
All right.
All right, cool.
You give up?
Well,
The ropers are up.
I thought it was your bonus action for your
is it?
recall.
To recall it. That would make sense.
Because he's attuned to it.
All right.
I wasted
Well,
my second win, man.
Fine, I'll
my,
attack the tendrils
whatever.
around me real quick if that's okay.
Yeah, go right ahead.
That's 6.
Oh, jeez.
It's actually 19. With
There.
Ulagan's
19, that
blessing.
hits.
There we go.
Sweet.
Deal damage. Sorry.
Now what do I
Because it does
do?
take an amount of damage to cut him off.
Actually, yeah, 14 damage.
14 damage?
Yeah. Wow.
Slice it off. Yeah.
Good
Stops.
work.
Yeah,
It grabbing around your waist kind of slumps off, falls to the ground as you do as well. And you're 30 feet up in the air. Mm-hmm. And take 6 damage as you fall to the ground.
I'm wondering, this is the thing about my rope I wasn't sure of.
Yeah.
Like, would it be able to, like, bear my
Prop you
weight, like magically like that?
I mean, it's attached below you.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking, I mean, there's nothing it can...
Yeah. I guess I
It
just
feels
wasn't-
like it would be more pulling than it would ever push you.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll
Like, if it
fall.
were attached up above, I would imagine you'd have no issue.
Basically, what I was wondering about it was, and I don't think we've ever had to use it like this, but like, if I had it in like a thing and it just came straight out, could I climb it without it being on anything?
Maybe.
Could you?
It's up to them.
I've never used it that way.
Like an Aladdin climbing
You've
magical.
kind of used it in that aspect before. Like where you've had it go up and then, or it's like you,
But it had an anchor on something, didn't it?
Did it?
Well,
I've
I
had it
remember
pull
it
me up
slapped
before,
around.
haven't I? Had it like pull me up?
I think you have, but also
it had an anchor.
I think it was you were attached to Ren flying, so I made it like
I see.
easier checks for him to float you around or something like
Plus,
that.
yeah, it's below me. The anchor points. I guess.
Could you-
Right.
Could you yell at it to let go and quickly grab something else? And
I don't
like
think it
roll something
technically
for
would
it?
move fast.
Yeah,
enough.
that'd be a whole turn, I think.
It actually has like a designated move speed.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, but I think that means it's not
If it's
fast enough.
if it's 60 feet, you could do it.
The 6 damage isn't too bad.
It's
Yeah, it's
pretty
not
good fall
20.
damage. Yeah.
oh, is that
Yeah, it's not 20.
all? Why did we argue?
Yeah, 20 was a little, so that was a little higher up. And there was 2 6s and a 5 on that roll, which was real rough. You still have some movement on the ground?
Wriggling?
I guess technically.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I? I want to like I guess
help
position
pull
to be
one of
under
us
Ren
down.
to like try to catch Ren. Would I be
Okay.
able to like do that?
Yeah. I'll say, he may take half damage or something if he falls on you.
Okay.
If you can catch him.
Fly.
Oh, he can fly. Damn it! Why do we all forget
right.
that all the time?
Are you flying right now?
I imagine my cloak would kick in if I was.
Being drawn.
Is it not? It's not something you have to activate.
It's not something I have to activate. I can fly 60 feet.
Gotcha. So it just gives you a fly speed of 60 feet.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. You'd stay up. Roper one's
Or
turn.
am I getting under him?
Who has
Two of them
I can't
spend
do
their
it.
turns releasing us.
I'll go to over there in a minute.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. The one that failed is the one that didn't have anybody. That was Paelias. So yeah, it releases you, Ren, and you kind of hover right there.
Great, so I'm the only one. Cool.
The second one, Cinder, releases you,
Hey!
and you start falling,
Oh!
and you immediately stop falling.
When I hit the ground.
Yeah.
You call my name and you stop falling. You remember that
And he
moment.
is there.
You all heard it. He said
Not
Durra.
as bad as Paelias. 19 damage as you plummet into the ground.
Yeah, only one less than me.
Yeah.
The third one, who still has its actions, is going to go after Paelias. You're hiding, so it's not going to go after you, but going to go after the rest of you. Ren,
Ah!
20 versus AC.
Yep.
Oh, since it's a you're too high
Duroc,
up there.
15
Miss.
versus AC is a miss.
Yeah.
And Cinder, 22 versus AC.
Yeah, that's a hit.
All right. So Ren and Cinder are both grabbed by number 3.
Do we get any sort of reaction? Or?
I mean, do you have a reaction that
No.
can do anything? No. And then it's going to use its real ability to pull Ren 25 feet closer. So you kind of get pulled to the side, the other side of the mouth of this thing, and you're about 10 feet away from it. And that's its turn. Cinder, you're up. Prone on the ground, a little dazed,
And wrapped, right? Like
and
something's
wrapped. Yeah,
got me.
he's got you.
I'm
Your
just
whip
gonna-
is still on one of the stalagmites.
Yeah.
Mites.
I feel like I am going to forget about the whip on the stalagmite. Yeah?
Yep.
Did I get that right?
Yeah.
And I am like a person on fire. I'm going to try to panically, like, pat, try to chop that rope off of me.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Does that make sense? So,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm trying to scramble and cut this thing
Easy enough. Yeah.
to
You make an attack roll.
so it can't pull me up. Probably don't do it. Do we still have gun?
You have a
Yeah,
D4?
last for a minute. Yeah.
Well, that would be 9.
9.
Wait, no. 10.
That does it.
Okay,
Nice.
Let's see damage.
so I cut that thing.
We'll see.
14 damage.
14 damage. You cut it off.
Flaming damage.
Flame and damage. You cut it off. You cauterize its wound.
I don't want it to die. I just don't want it to take me up.
Gotcha. Yeah. So you are free. You have still another attack.
You're right, I do.
And movement.
And my brother Ren is getting pulled up.
Ren's getting pulled up. Yeah.
Okay.
He's like 50 feet above
That
you.
doesn't matter. So my sword, I as a bonus action, I can throw it up and command it to go 30 feet and
Okay.
do an attack.
Gotcha.
And so I'm gonna do that.
Okay. And you're going after the beast itself or the rope.
The rope that's carrying Ren.
Okay. Go ahead. And yeah, 10 is what you're trying to get with this.
I definitely got it. 12, and then if I want to add another 4, I could. For 16, if anybody cares. I got 16. 16.
I'm really confused. Yeah. 16 is much
He
better
hit
than
it.
10.
He hit it
Yeah.
very precisely. The style, the anime background images, gorgeous.
So anyway, I got enough, is what I'm saying.
Okay, good.
To hit
To
it.
slice it, or to hit it.
Yeah,
Now to
but
slice it.
Not to slice it. Ren. That would be a 10.
A 10? Perfect. Slices it. Ren is free.
Ren, I freed you.
Still.
So does that make your sword like
Flying
a little homing
in the air.
missile?
Yes, that's my turn.
All right. Paelias, you're up.
I had to think about all the bonus things I have now. That
Light him up, Paelias.
So I want to come out from a hiding spot.
Perfect.
I'm still here. And then can I shoot a lightning bolt in a direct line from me? And can I put it basically across the 3 monsters' mouths?
Let's see here.
Or does that angle not make sense? It just have to
from,
be
from where you are, it's going to be tough to get all 3 of them. If you were up on the top of it, you could definitely, I mean, you could position yourself between any 2 of them and get 2. But at this angle, you're kind of shooting up. You can kind of get 1 of them. You may be able to get 2.
Would I also be able to get one of the tentacles in that line? Directly to one of their...
You could probably, yeah. I mean, the tentacles are kind of flailing about. You could probably, if you're near, you can hit one of them and definitely some of the tentacles on another one.
Okay, you guys control stone and just like crush him.
wait, isn't that your thing?
it can be worn or carried. The animate objects. Just to be like... Oh. I can't animate the mountain.
Why not?
Why not? Yeah.
I'm
not level 20.
I like how that's Durok's idea. He's like, just control the mountain, baby. Use your magic.
Yeah, and so with this, it's a dex saving throw. So
Okay.
Probably for the tentacle and it's one mouth.
And is there one of them you want to go after? There's the one you've hit previously.
The one I
that's kinda-
hit previously.
Okay.
We'll go after that
I
guy.
keep forgetting, like, I just don't want to be grabbed. I keep forgetting that there's a bigger thing that we need to be killing.
22 is the save on that one, so we'll take half damage.
Okay.
The tentacles, I'm going to say you burn away 3 of the tentacles on
Nice.
the second one.
Sweet. Okay, so half damage. 13 damage.
13. All right. You see the electricity kind of just shoot through him and up into the mountain and just kind of disperse into it, and just flesh chunks kind of fall away.
And then I'm going to hide again.
Good choice.
Behind a rock.
Yeah. So yeah, you've got a position kind of here, and they can't, from where they are, they can't kind of grab at you.
Nice.
You feel pretty safe.
That's how Paelias likes it.
Ren.
All right. So there's 3 of these Roper guys.
Mm-hmm.
How many tentacles are left besides the one that are holding me?
On that one, you see there's 3 of them that are on him. On the other 2, the second one looks like he only has about 1.
Okay.
I think number 3's got most of his left.
Okay. So, as a free action, I'd like to say to the group, I can banish 2 of these guys. One
Banish?
of them
Cinder
we
and
need to
Durak.
kill.
Yeah. The 2
All
I
right.
hate the most.
And I will command the one that's holding me to let me go again. So, wisdom saving throw?
So you're going to cast command on the one that was holding you?
That is holding me currently.
So you're not being held.
I am not being held.
No. Paley or
I
Cinder.
cut you free.
Oh, you
my
cut me
friend.
free. Yeah.
I'm going to fly down to the floor over by Paelias then.
Yeah, come
All
on,
right.
hide, baby.
Dude, he had such a grave answer to like killing this dude. And no, I'm gone.
Then I'll cast Banish on the 2 with the most tentacles.
And range on the banish?
Is 60 feet.
Perfect. You kind of do it as you're flying down to hide behind to keep the range.
Perfect.
But yeah, what's
Charisma
the save?
saving throw?
Charisma?
17.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's
Does a 0 make it?
It does not.
Does another 0 make
It
it?
also does not.
Okay.
check your numbers again.
So number 3 had the most. I would say you take the damage. Okay. 1 and 2 blink out of existence.
The bad thing is Bless does drop from everybody.
Bless does
because It requires concentration.
I'll take
to
it with
banish them.
2 of the 3 gone.
But do I know about where Ropers are from?
Make a nature check. Because I have had this question.
Because I know. But does Ren know?
Wait, do you?
We've discussed this before.
I know, but I don't remember getting an answer.
Ropers come
What was the check? Sorry. From nature?
Yeah.
Oh, I have plus.
It's really anti.
11.
11. You're not sure.
Okay, I'll hold
So
it.
about as much as me. Okay.
Can you describe where they are right now?
If you were there, I would let you know. But
Ren,
they seem
send
to
me
have,
away.
yeah.
I open my arms up.
Banish. If I
Duroc
send them to their plane, they
be
stay
next.
there, and I don't.
Well,
have to
is that
concentrate
where
anymore.
Banish? Or is that where it sends them, or does it send them to just some
Yeah,
other?
so if they're not
plane?
natural to this plane, it
Then they'll
sends
just
them
go somewhere
to their
else.
original.
to their original,
if
or
they're
some
not
random
natural to
plane?
this plane, they go back to
And
the
they
so devils
can't
go back to
come
the,
back here.
the nine hells.
So they're gone forever.
But if a creature is native to the plane, then it
Then
will
it just
come
comes back here.
So,
Yeah,
and
but it gets sent
I
off to
wouldn't-
some random place.
I wouldn't have to maintain the concentration otherwise.
Okay.
But I don't know that as Ren.
But it's only good
You
for
still
a minute,
have to maintain the
regardless,
concentration
right?
regardless, because you have to complete the concentration the full minute for them to get banished.
Oh, okay.
If you were to drop it, they come back.
Okay.
So if you take
In a
damage,
minute.
be careful.
I'm going to hang out by Paelias.
He's found a good hiding spot.
all three are over there, and I'm just like, come on.
There's just one left.
Yeah. And so, Duroc, there's one left.
I earned a major spell slot for that. So.
Flames kind of lick around it. It's got some tentacles, but it's also like 60 feet up.
All right.
And I would say with this rope out is probably a bonus action to have it do anything.
Because I was going to say, can I like have the rope tie up close to its face, pull up, stab it in its face?
So you can
Yeah. Yeah.
All
yeah,
right.
you kind of you give the rope a command, and you
Yeah.
see one end of it kind of whip up to some little notch that's up there.
Yeah, like double
And
points
then-
if I get like a burned off stubby that's like wagging, trying to like grab people.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's on one of the
Yeah.
cut off ropes, tendrils, and kind of as it moves, it whips, sending you up with it. And so you're gonna be able to make an attack,
Yeah.
as you pass by it.
All right, that's happening.
But
blessing.
wait. Before
blessing.
you do this, you realize you're gonna also drop X amount of feet.
50 feet.
Okay, you know
Okay,
what?
you know what? Who cares? Just
Who
do
are you
it.
talking to?
Yeah,
this
just
is
do
the
it.
inventor of the Bulgurum.
I just want to see how this plays out. It'd be great if you killed
That's
it.
a crit. It's right there. Feel free to take a look at it.
I
Fantastic.
believe you.
Everyone's so unenthused. That was
Yay!
amazing.
No, I'm pumped.
Happy
yeah.
birthday, Bentley!
Birthday crit.
I mean,
all right.
yeah.
Okay.
What's the damage?
Oh.
How meaty is this crit?
How meaty is your crit?
It's sweet, apparently.
So 15 damage.
15 damage, meaty. Yeah, you kind of you get the sword inside part of it as you're like getting pulled away. And
Slower,
that-
please.
What?
Say it again, slower.
Oh, gotcha.
No, don't.
As
Say-
you twist it into the roper's mouth.
I hate this.
This is PG. This is PG.
I hate this so much.
You begin kind of like moving forward, and it
Yeah.
the torque's in there, cutting through parts of its mouth as you fall back down and start kind of sliding the rope,
Yeah.
penduluming back down. Make an acrobatics check.
Okay. 15.
15? Not bad. As you're swinging, penduluming back down, you kind of pull up with your weight. You get a little more momentum, and with the help of the magic rope, you're able to come back up for your second attack.
Yes, I am. Nice. Yes, I am.
You're just bungee jumping, attacking. Like,
birthday crits. It's there. That's great.
Is it a crit?
Is it another crit?
do it.
So 13 damage.
13 damage. Ouch.
Nice.
Yeah, you find that sweet spot again.
Plus it's doubled, I guess. Oh. But
Yeah,
yeah,
you
so it'd be
critted.
13. So it'd be
And double the dice.
20
But not the.
damage.
20 damage. Ouch.
You sure? You look confused.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah. You get in there and half its jaw is gone. The teeth kind of raining down below. And into your turn, you're just kind of halfway swinging, ready for your next attack as it's trying to pull with its muscles on the rope to do something.
Am I understanding correctly? 2 of them are gone, and he just ripped off the jaw of another.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Are
Cool.
you not
Just
watching
checking.
this happening?
Yeah. No, I'm there. I'm there, dude.
There's a reason they called me the old roper.
No one calls you that.
No, never.
It's never been uttered once, but now we will call you the old roper.
And even if they were, that's not a cool name.
Well, yes, it is. Okay, fine. I'll work on it.
Work Roper into there somewhere.
Is this thing still alive?
This thing is still alive. It's looking bloodied and damaged, angry, and it's its turn actually.
We all give each other a side eye, let's do this.
What? As I'm up there killing it all by myself, you're like, okay, you 3.
And those 2 are hiding behind
Cinder
us.
swinging back and forth.
And the 2 magic casters are hiding.
Yeah, we're hiding behind.
And then we come out, we're like, all right, we can do it. I believe in
I
us.
think you guys step out from behind your rock and some of the guts droop down and get one of you guys.
Never mind. I back up.
God.
On the Roper's turn. Something you do notice is from underneath it, where previous tendrils have gotten cut off, new ones form.
No, they don't.
It seems to keep a consistent 6 of them out.
No, they don't.
Nice.
And so both of you don't. You 2 are hidden. It can't get you. You do see that it does kind of move slightly in your direction, about 15 feet.
Okay, yeah.
Not very fast.
Whose direction?
You, Paelias and Ren. Not able to get an angle on you, but it's slowly creeping over. We're going to go after Cinder with a 10.
That does not hit.
And Duroc with an 11.
No.
It's bloody and bashed, and it is really it's barely hanging on. You see kind of as it moves, it almost slips off of the rock. Cinder, you're up.
Gladly. Okay, so I have not been officially grabbed, correct?
No one's grappled at this point.
Okay. Does my whip reach?
What's the reach of the whip?
I don't know. Nobody's ever asked.
Interesting. I would imagine, unless it's got a special thing going on, it's not 60 feet. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's 60 feet at least.
Get out of here.
I mean, this isn't a whip that I made, so
Okay,
Definitely
okay,
not
it's
that. Don't give it to him.
But here's what I do. I tie my sword onto the... No. Okay.
You've done this before, though.
So what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to open my mouth. Light glows. You see kind of like some... Almost like fireflies come out of my mouth. And then shoot straight up into whatever thing just spawned these new tendrils.
okay.
And I'm casting Chill Touch on,
Gotcha.
that thing.
Perfect. Yeah. Is that a ranged one? Is that a save?
It is. I can tell you here. Ranged spell attack against the creature. Yeah.
What class are you? I love. No, that's perfect. Perfect. Keep it that way.
I'd love to know.
8.
He's a fighter and a warlock.
8.
He's definitely
8
multi-classed.
damage. Yeah.
What was the to hit?
I thought you said that I didn't need to do that.
Yes, do it.
Did I say that? I don't think I said that.
Okay.
Ranged spell attack. We told you to roll.
It's ranged spell attack, so it'd be your spell modifier plus 4.
Regardless, everybody, I got a 23. Okay.
23 hits, so
Yeah.
8 cold damage.
Yes.
And then something else happens. It can't regain hit points.
It's necrotic
At
damage.
On a hit, the target takes 1d8, which I did.
Mm-hmm.
Necrotic, and it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn. Until then, the hand clings to the target. If you hit an okay, that doesn't matter.
And you guys are level 9, so it should be 2d8.
I'm not.
You're not level 9. Are you higher than
I'm
level 5?
8. I'm level 8.
Then it's still 2. Chill touch goes up to 2d8 at level 5.
I always knew Cinder was a little baby.
So roll an extra d8.
The spell's damage increases by 1d8 when you reach level. Okay.
See, I like rules when they're my favorite or yours.
So go ahead and add another 2, so it's a 10 total.
I almost pushed it over the edge.
And so with the spell attack, do I still get the bonus action?
You still have a bonus action.
Okay, then I'm going to fly my friggin' sword up into it.
Yeah. Okay. Does that the bonus action doesn't attack as well, or is it the bonus action just a move it?
As a bonus action, I can command my sword to attack.
Okay,
the
perfect.
thing.
Nice.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. That's a crit.
Birthday.
Is it?
Birthday.
Are you sure?
No, let me check. Let me check my notes for a second. I'll be with you guys in about 5 minutes.
That would be 17.
17.
Yes, sir.
You fling that sword up.
Couldn't do it.
It gets underneath, kind of where the tendrils are, and the magic moving it. You see it disappear.
My sword?
Yeah. It has.
Moving it.
It's in there. You see the monster kind of twitch and jerk from side to side
Right.
as the sword flies out of its eye. And it loses its grip on the ceiling and plummets down, crashing in a heaping chunk of stone and flesh.
Nice.
And as a victory, I pull out my weapon, go yeehaw, and I crack it, and I put it back.
All right, a loud crack echoes throughout the chamber.
And then Paelias goes, so dumb. Wow.
But Durok's like,
The worst
"Yeehaw."
celebration ever.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Who says yeehaw?
Guys, that's the best I got.
Still not as good as suck my lightning bolt, right?
Meanwhile,
That's
this
pretty good.
big
Suck my
monster
shock.
is laying
no,
by
suck
my
my
feet.
shock is clearly way
Slowly,
I've already
just
killed one
oozing
too,
juices
young boy.
out.
Yeah. Do you guys see this?
It's dead, right?
It looks very dead, yeah.
Yeah, I shot a sword through its eye.
Yeah.
It's dead.
I used my hands to do that. I don't need no magic sword to kill things.
Guys, there's
Common's hard. For
there's
you,
these
isn't
ropers
it?
that might come back here in a couple of turns. We should probably get through the doorway.
Okay, let's go.
Or let's go.
Which way are you going?
Yeah.
Deeper into the maw?
Deeper in.
All right.
To the belly of
Deeper
the beast.
into the
You can't
maw.
maintain concentration?
I maintain concentration.
That's good. You didn't take any damage at all, did you? No concentration.
I
check.
did.
I did not.
That's very good.
I took 20.
That was a bit.
Do you need some healing?
I took 19.
Yes.
Yeah.
19
I'll
damage.
Channel positive energy.
Prayers and thoughts.
I'm going to think on it.
I was just trying to use a Pathfinder thing.
How much did you heal me for?
9.
Heal me now!
You are healed for 9.
Thank you.
I'm in danger.
As you guys enter through the throat of this stone dragon facade, you go a ways, maybe 40, 50 feet, before this opens up again. Across from you, lit up, you see a large stone door similar to the one you saw before. Between you and it, a deep, dark chasm that goes maybe 80 feet across, the sides of which just plunge down. To your right, a cavern kind of arcs off. To your left, you can see a tunnel, but about 10, 20 feet into it, full of rock. Something is caved in there. Looks like, just the ceiling of it has caved in with time. The right side, not as much. Looks open. But then, in front of you, this large stone door across the chasm.
Cinder immediately jumps into the cavern. He runs and just jumps straight up.
Perfect. Yeah.
I'm
Roll
done with
me-
this.
Red just kind of like looks
Something.
around. Is like, Nircyss, why you gotta make this so
roll him
complicated?
something.
Why you got to play this?
Roll something.
So there was a cavern to our right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that
There's kind of
branches
a tunnel that goes off to the right, like a continuation of the cavern.
Do I feel anything when banishment ends?
There's kind of a mental strain that you feel, and that lessens at the end of the spell. You kind of complete it.
Do I know if those creatures came back? And
You're not sure,
okay, cool enough.
but the spell, it's been a minute. It's ended by now.
But you feel something at your heel.
So do we want to go to the cavern on the right?
It sounds
clearly-
like that's where we went.
Do you want to investigate the cave-in or? just go.
Yeah, why don't you guys use time magic to uncave this?
All right, let's go to the cavern on the right.
But why not the big door at the end?
Time magic.
I sometimes am feeling a bit like a substitute teacher. And you're like, oh, yeah, no, we can always do that.
Yeah.
We have time magic. No, Mrs. B always lets
We
us
were
do
watching
that.
Glory.
Time magic
I
is the thing we
promise.
do all the time.
We were 1 hour into Glory on the VHS.
He just goes like this.
Because the thing is like, oh, time magic might do it.
Okay, so let's go to the right then. Yeah?
I'll burn another
Why are we
traps.
going to the right? Let's go to
Because we can't get across the cavern. Only he can.
I'm going to burn another
Yeah.
traps. And
There's a
send some new
cavern.
traps with an
There's
120
a,
Okay.
caved in thing on our left, and then an actual path that we can go through on the right.
and that's magical and non-magical.
Is the chasm wide? Can we jump?
It's about 80 foot across and
Can we see the bottom?
wider than that. So it's about 100 feet wide and then 80 across. Can you see the bottom?
Yeah.
You look. You get up to the edge and you look down, and
Kick
it
'em
goes so far that it's too dark to see with what light source you have.
I kick a pebble over.
Kick a pebble into
Yeah,
the
rocks
thing.
in-
Did you just
in the
wait?
chasm.
Well, I cast this spell.
Oh,
We can at least hear the rock.
okay, there it is.
I mean,
rock
it's
out.
it's down there. It's a ways though.
okay.
And Duroc, you would think, well, I guess we are at the top of this rock mountain at the top of the casino, so that was probably several hundred feet, 300-400 feet tall.
Welcome to Rock Mountain.
Your turn. Go ahead. Sorry.
Birthday crit.
You got two of them.
In a row.
And traps. You don't sense any traps.
Okay.
Yeah,
Worth it. Still worth it.
120 feet.
Yeah.
No traps.
I don't like that.
I just need to know these things.
Okay, so Ray, can you fly over the chasm and
Scope it out for us.
scope it out?
Yeah.
You don't sound like you want to.
Do you want to go through the cavern on the right then?
No.
What do
just defeated.
Ren, what do you want to
Let's just.
What do you
go
want to
the
do, Ren?
right?
I'd say keep moving forward is the best bet.
do? As in down
No,
the chasm?
No, to
into
the right.
into the tunnel.
Duroc, you're going to dig under.
There's no problem I can't dig under.
Do you guys want to check over this chasm? See what's on the other side?
The only thing I'm thinking of is investigating the cave-in. I don't really care about the chasm.
We're going to the tunnel.
Let's go to the cavern on the right.
Tunnel
Was that
seems like
Rhett
the way
or was
to
that
go.
Duroc?
We're going to the tunnel.
Tunnel seems like the way to go.
Yes, we all agree.
All right, we're
All right.
going to the cavern on the right.
On the right. Okay.
I don't know. Does the chasm look like it was
It looks inviting.
like naturally occurring, or was it like dug out?
It's
or-
tough to say.
okay.
It's like perfectly squared off. I don't know.
Yeah.
Tough to say. Completely smooth.
And there's no
There's a,
like
tools
rope
over it.
bridge or anything that goes over the chasm.
No,
it's just
I
straight.
didn't fail to mention the easily accessible rope bridge.
You never know.
How about, can I toss a
penitent
pebble
man
where
will
an
pass.
invisible bridge would be
Yeah.
right in the center?
Hey, did you hear what I said? At the same time you said that?
I said it louder, so it counts.
But I said the smarter
So I
words.
win.
I said the smarter words.
What smarter words?
The penitent man shall pass.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, way smarter.
I'm completely lost.
I'm going to toss a rock to see if there's an
Indiana
invisible
So are
bridge.
we.
Let's just
And
go to the
everyone
right
listening.
tunnel.
Yeah.
I begged us. You brought me here.
So you guys begin descending down the right tunnel.
Yes.
The correct tunnel, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Now I feel like we should check around the chasm.
It turns. Ren slightly in the rear, looking back on the other chasm. He's not sure if he wants to go or not. But you descend down, and it kind of curves off to the right even more. And you begin getting this kind of sulfurous smell as you walk down.
Duroc, is that you?
That's the breath of dragons you
What'd you
smell.
Oh.
This
DM?
seems like something we've smelled before, right?
Sulfur?
Yeah.
Not
Cinder
sure
hasn't.
where.
Cinder hasn't. Maybe you guys have.
As you walk down further, you begin to see the source of this. The light opens up, and you're standing on a ledge in a small cavern about 30 feet across. Below you, kind of bubbling ever so slowly, is this black tar-like ooze that seems to be dripping from the ceiling and oozing into one or two caverns, tunnels that go deeper within this mountain.
This is the same kind of ooze that we saw around the statue.
Yeah.
Similar, yeah, very similar.
And this would be above or adjacent to the statue.
Below the statue for sure. You've gone down.
Oh, we've gone down.
It's you know, kind of going through this thing. The statue was on the right. You've come up to this place, and this has turned off into the right. So, you know, kind of close, you would guess.
All right. Just pick a direction and I'll dig us through.
And with that sentiment, that's where we leave it this week, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us around our proverbial podcast table. Oh, so much more birthdays, so many more sessions, so much more ooze. I've been somewhat your host and DM, Bentley Michaels. To my right, I have...
Caleb is Cinder Darkloft.
Dash is Paelias.
Rhett is Duroc.
Milo is Ren.
Alex as the Merrick.
Grab your swords and keep on adventuring.
Follow us across all platforms with Chaotic Amateurs. Please subscribe, rate, and review our show on your podcast app of choice to help us climb the charts and find new adventurers. Or become a patron on Patreon to help our heroes continue their quest. Thank you for listening to Chaotic Amateurs.